Our catchphrase is social innovation by ICT and yourself, which means each student will take the initiative in developing and implementing ICT solutions to solve the realistic issues in their own countries.
I am doing my research on smart card technology and its application on e-money in public transport.
I'm studying ICT for development, especially in the field of education.
And then I'm going to do my research in animal disease outbreak prevention and control system.
To achieve this, they not only learn ICT technologies with focus on open source technologies, but also they learn how to apply them in real situations. Especially, they will learn from me Tankyu practice, our original method to come up with ICT solutions to solve the socio-economic issues in their countries. And I want to make sure that they will succeed in their future ICT projects.
I want to involve ICT for the project in Bangladesh.
I'm confident that I'll be having the knowledge I need to take my company to the next level.
I think it's very vibrant and unique because we have students here from about now 15 countries, from different African countries with different backgrounds.
We can create new ideas. This is because variety of students is in here.
The students and the professors, they all together, shoulder by shoulder, they conducted their academic activities.
KIC has great education environment. We are having professors from different professions who are honestly helping us in our research.
Students with various backgrounds from many countries, they respect each other and collaborate and discuss a lot to create something new.
I love Kobe.
It's a much cultural city.
It's a rich history and culture.
It's a beautiful city.
Great weather.
And people are quite friendly.
Close to foreigners.
Home away from home.
There are many things to learn from this city.
It's really a great joy to teach them and work with them.
Hello everyone, my name is Hassan Kadir. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm currently studying at Kobe Institute of Computing. I'm doing my research on ICT for livestock disease outbreak control and prevention. Well, there are so many ways disease outbreak or disease transmission can occur, but one of the particular focus for my research would be how interstate movement of livestock would affect the livestock sector. Well, in order to do this, we did investigate the existing condition. By doing that, we found that there are so many existing ICT technologies, but still we need to improve the mechanism how we are checking the livestock disease in particular, particularly at custom point, or before they are transported to another state. So doing this will help us to improve the quality of the monitoring and also prevention and control activity we are implementing right now. And this technology, which will include two major parts. Well, one is how we can use Internet of Things to screen the existing the transported animal, but also how we can use web application that will enable us get information processed and also send as SMS or email notification for a veterinary expert. So if we are be able to do that, we will be able to provide the information for farmers and resolve the problem. So hopefully we will be able to achieve that by integrating all the sensors plus web application and also bridging veterinary experts which are be able to access those information to alert farmers or take further action. So this will enable us also improve the quality of livestock trade within the country, and also internationally. And if we succeed on this, we will hopefully reduce the extent of livestock disease outbreak and succeed on the effort made to achieve control and prevention of livestock disease outbreak. Hopefully it will help my country. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Mugarura Amir, and I'm a student at Kobe Institute of Computing. During my 2-year program, I've been focusing on building remote patient diagnosing using healthcare sensors and also focusing on rural areas of Rwanda. The reason to focus on rural areas of Rwanda is because of the many issues that we find in these kind of settings, including lack of healthcare infrastructure, lack of professional doctors, and financial constraints. My research objective was to develop affordable and easy-to-use technologies that can be used to treat patients, diagnose them, and avoid accidents. By combining already existing technologies such as healthcare sensors and mobile technologies, the system can collect different patient physiological information and send them to the doctors in the city for further investigation. The prototype system has different sensors such as body temperature, ECG, and SpO2 sensor. And the smartphone is used as a tool to visualize the information and send them in real time to the doctors remotely. The doctors can use the data displayed in front of them in the dashboard to make further investigation, and then can send real-time small interventions or feedback to community healthcare workers and receive them on the phones. The mobile phone is also used as a tool to deliver healthcare-related content to community healthcare workers, to train them constantly so that they can become better at what they do. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Victor Njoroge Ngugi. I'm from Kenya. I study here at Kobe Institute of Computing. I'm studying for my master's in information systems. My research topic here in Kobe Institute of Computing is ICT and digital media in marketing. I'm going to study small and medium enterprises in Nairobi. I have seen that small and medium enterprises in Nairobi face stiff competition because of the large number. This causes a lot of things. One of them is stunted growth. They fail, these businesses fail, and people just lose jobs. But small and medium enterprises contribute a lot to the Kenyan economy. They raise the standards of living of a country, and also they increase the job security. So I think it's important for me to study this trend and see what is happening and how I can bring a solution. In my quest to bring a solution in my research, I went back to Kenya and had a sample number of businesses, and I gave them questionnaires. From that, as you can see from the first graph, you can see a lot of them think about competition a lot. And the second graph, you can see that a lot of them get the information to run their business from the public domain. So this is very important for me because my solution for this problem will be a public solution. Now, the solution that I'm going to create is a web solution. And the two things they're going to have, I'm going to focus on, is pictures and videos. Now, as you can see, this picture is a panorama image, which can, as you can see on the right, can show a lot of information at one time. So these images have a lot of advantages. First of all, they can retain people who come to the website. They can show a lot of information to a person who looks at the website, and also they can, since they're very good, they can help people by referring other people to the website. A second thing that I'll have in my solution, or rather I'm working on, is lead management. This is where businesses can collect all their connections, put them in the system, and track the relationships they have with these businesses. So you can, as you can see from this chart, you can go from an acquaintance to an ally. You can trust them and finally allow them where you can do business with them. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Simon Dejo from Cote d'Ivoire, and I am a Master 2 student in Information Science at Kobe Institute of Computing in Japan. I'm focusing on using mobile technology to enhance flood risk communication and risk reduction in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. Recently, the combined effects of global warming, uncontrolled urbanization, and other factors is contributing to exacerbate human and socio-economic impact of floods. Also, there is the need to overcome some critical challenges like the inaccessibility to flood risk information by citizens, or the lack of early warning system and disaster data infrastructure. Our objective is to identify all the flood risk zones within the city and integrate those information with other information in the flood system that we can use to communicate with information to different stakeholders. For example, in our study area, by conducting some hydrological simulation, we have been able to delineate with good accuracy the risk zones that you can see on this slide. The risk information is integrated with other data like daily rainfall forecast in an urban flood system that we developed. Also, we developed a mobile application to communicate the risk information to the citizen. For example, citizens can use the mobile application to have the location about the flood hazard area, and even more, get some warning information during rainy season in order to avoid flooded zone. Also, the mobile application have some feature that the citizen can use to capture some flood events information, damage data in the community, and that they can remotely submit to our system. The urban flood system is a good tool for decision makers in order to take consistent policies and even more take better decisions in order to reduce socio-economic and human impact of floods within the city. Thank you.
I'm Amina, a student at Kobe Institute of Computing. My project is about water supply facility monitoring on operation maintenance, especially in rural areas. The objective is to provide an efficient and cost-effective solution for proper monitoring on operation maintenance of water supply facility through utilization of SMS technology. We propose an SMS-based system whereby SMS will be sent to the community member who belongs to the community organization whenever there is malfunction on water supply facility, and the message will be stored and prioritized in the database for water engineer to take action accordingly. We hope with proper monitoring on operation and maintenance through utilization of ICT, it will act as decision support tool for both water sector decision maker and community. Also, it will improve the accessibility of clean water supply, which will contribute to good health condition and quality of life. At the same time, it will bring transparency and efficiency in the water monitoring and operation potential. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Tueheyo Pius. I'm a student at Kobe Institute of Computing, the Department of Information Systems. My research topic is an online malnutrition surveillance system, and it is focused in the western part of Uganda. Uganda is located in the east of Africa. It's bordering DRC, Sudan, Kenya, and Tanzania in the south. So my focus of the research is this part of the area. Uganda has so many ethnic groups and tribes, so my focus is in the western part of the country. Uganda has a population of about 35 million people and a national budget of about $26 billion. Malnutrition is a very huge predicament in the country, and it has caused a lot of deaths and stunting of children in the country. Uganda spends about $900 million trying to combat malnutrition every year. So my objective of this research is to describe the population that is affected by malnutrition significantly in the western part of Uganda, to describe an ICT tool that is adequate and comprehensive enough that can help in malnutrition control, to create an ICT tool that can monitor the existing malnutrition programs in the country. The government of Uganda has been trying to combat malnutrition by putting up enough malnutrition programs in areas and capacity building in communities. Therefore, this tool is going to be able to help in monitoring the programs, to be able to have an adequate analysis of the challenge in the communities, and to be able to identify and describe the group that is significantly affected by malnutrition in the western part of the country. Thank you, and thank you very much.
My name is Ndachaisaba Raymond from Rwanda. My research at the Kobe Institute of Computing is a wireless sensor network for monitoring tea farm in Rwanda. So the tea field in Rwanda is on a very large scale, which is very difficult for the farmers to monitor such big area. And then, since this tea is contributing too much in our economy, we decided to develop a wireless sensor network that will be help to monitor the soil and environmental condition of tea field. So we distributed different sensors in different locations of tea field. Those sensors are collecting the information and send back to the tea factory. Tea factory will be able to analyze the data and then send back the information to the farmers, and then the farmers will be able to intervene. So we use a very low-cost devices that can be afforded by the farmers in the rural areas. So developed system has a dashboard that can help our factories to identify different locations and get data. So another part of our system is infragram camera, which can help our farmers to identify health and unhealthy tea leaves. This system is expected to improve the tea quality and the quantity in Rwanda and to improve the income of the farmers. Thank you very much.